Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right. Good
Thank
morning.
you.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I'll make a motion, the Board of Commissioners motion to approve the April 16th, 2026 regular meeting minutes.
I will second.
Roll call, please.
Jill,
Yes.
Sabrina,
Yes.
Mike.
Yes.
All right.
Miss Caitlin,
Okay, today.
you
Acclamation.
step forward.
Where do I go? Yeah, right
You
here.
just stand right there
Hey.
between those two chairs and look pretty.
Jeez.
We're very proud of you.
Yep, we'd like to
Exceptional.
present a proclamation to you today from the Commissioner's Office. Proclamation honoring Caitlin Sisley, Portage County recipient of the Franklin B. Walter Scholastic Award. Whereas in 1989, the Franklin B. Walter All Scholastic Award was established by the Ohio Educational Service Center Association to promote and recognize outstanding economic achievement in service to their schools and community. Annually, one student from each county is selected to receive this award. Whereas consideration of this award is first determined by the local educational service center by selecting a student that has shown academic achievement with their grades, test scores, and school awards. The nominees are then sent out to the area high schools.
Whereas this year, Caitlin Sicily, also known as Katie, was selected as the recipient of the award for Portage County. She showed the Education Service Center her exceptional academic performance in many admirable ways. And whereas Miss Sicily holds a 4.35 GPA, very good, as well as being the president of the National Honor Society, vice president of the Student Council, and vice president of her class at Rootstown High School. She has played varsity softball during her whole high school career, as well as achieving 30 hours of college credit plus. And
Whereas she's accomplished all these achievements in addition to working 30 hours per week. Miss Sicily is also a volunteer with Parent Council for Developmental Disabilities, Rootstown, Sports Boosters, and University Hospitals. And now therefore be it resolved that the Portage County Board of Commissioners does hereby proclaims its recognition of Caitlin Sicily's accomplishments with her academic career and with great hope for the future she will have with all her endeavors after high school. In witness thereof, the Portage County Board of Commissioners caused this great seal of Portage County to be affixed this 23rd day of April 2026.
well, take a picture with wow.
So get the pictures down.
Oh, wait.
Let's get them on and
I know,
first.
right?
Come on,
You guys first. You get them first.
Get
No,
one of them
come on, you
first.
can get it. Yeah, get in here.
Yeah, I'm very proud of you.
Why didn't either one of my kids?
Come on, Mama.
All right.
Ready?
You get to hold the blank side.
Ready? Okay, I got it.
Good.
Very
There
good.
you go, Sharon. Now go to school.
Yeah, go to.
Oh.
I'm very proud of you. Good luck. Good luck.
Oh, yeah.
You do great things.
Thank you. Yeah, thanks. Thank you.
Okay, Miss Shannon? Should be proud of that young lady.
Oh, I so am. Yes, yes. Great kid. All right, now for my news.
I don't want to talk.
All right, I have some project updates.
Oh, I see staples.
I know,
and these were
I know, we're
pages.
getting to 2 pages now.
You know, or
Uh-oh.
more.
Uh-oh.
'Cause we do double
Well,
sided.
it makes it easier to pull them apart.
All right, we have, the administration building, the 6th floor, the coil's been fixed, and Brian was able to install it without any issues, no leaks.
Right.
So we're good to go, hopefully it'll get us through this season. Yes, the domestic water, they tried to replace the pump, they did get it in. They tried to replace the pump yesterday, as you can see, with the water that we had, that was kind of discolored. They were not able to complete it, so they're gonna have to shut the water off. I think you guys got a notice yesterday.
Yeah,
So
6 to
they're
8.
gonna do it from 6 to 8 on Friday, so they don't disturb anybody. So they don't think it'll take that long, but we're trying to be precautionary there. So we'll do that tomorrow. And then I'm sorry, this one kind of, if you flip it over for the next page, it kind of goes this way.
Oh, I see,
Are
okay.
you joking me?
I know, sorry, gotta follow the rules here.
I know.
And then at the JDC, this is where we're gonna have some issues. It was discovered that the hot water valve reheats for the VAVs, they need to be replaced as well when they were doing this, and we got an estimate cost, and it's $148,323 additionally. We still,
There's 55?
yep, they all need to be replaced. They're rotted.
Seems like a lot.
Yep, they're all the reheats on all the VAVs.
Oh.
Yep. And then we're still waiting on that cost for the curbs.
The curbs, yeah,
For the
for the-
roofers.
yeah.
So they're supposed to be meeting next Wednesday, they stated. So then we'll need to get a cost on that. So I've already told Jackie the news. So I'm not
Uh-oh.
sure, but they
What's
said
this
if you're gonna
next
do the
one?
VAVs, and then once they dove into looking into it even further, they said they're all rotted out. I don't know why it wasn't caught in the first place. I had some words with that, but, right.
Yeah.
So, and then the Kent Courthouse, the
Yeah.
rooftop unit number 2, it needs a new controller. For the 2nd floor AC, the cost is $11,157, and I need to fix it, or they're not gonna have any air on the 2nd floor, so.
Wow.
So,
You got
and-
that in your budget?
Yes,
That-
it's gonna come out of my budget,
There's
so.
good news.
Yeah, so, sorry about that.
Shannon.
Oh, yeah, so, and then if you go to the Riddle Block building, did I skip something?
Yeah, I think you skipped
I'm so
the
sorry.
admin, the cameras, the 18
Oh, I'm
cameras.
so sorry about that.
That's okay.
Yeah.
I thought
Yeah,
you were gonna-
we're gonna have to start
Budget with the last
replacing
thing.
cameras because they're gonna go out of life. So we're gonna have to start replacing the cameras,
Well, who's gonna do them?
IPS. The people that have them, that we have the contract with for the, that we have our contract with the county,
Both places?
both places.
Is contracted at Riddle Block as well?
Yep, they do them all, because we have licenses with them all.
Because we saved a lot of money at the sheriff's office by doing them with.
Yeah, they do, they use IPS too, for theirs, they like IPS, so. And they have IPS for some of their cameras, part of their cameras, and their, fogging system. Cameron liked them too, so.
They didn't do the replacements out there.
Oh, I don't know who they did on the other half. They did some of them, but I don't know who they used for all of them.
They did the ones under warranty, but our IT did all the new ones.
I don't know.
Pat and Sam did,
Oh. I don't know.
replaced them all and
And-
saved us a buku amount
Did
of
they?
money.
We'll have to look at, I can talk to them, but I don't know if they'll be able to do that, because it'll probably void the warranty on them, so. I can talk to them though.
Good.
All right.
So, yep. Okay, and then the Riddle Block as well, so there's gonna be 3 that are gonna go out of warranty on those as well,
Okay.
so, okay? And then, and that's all I have on that, unless anybody has any questions for on the resolutions, and I know there was an add-on too.
Yeah, I don't have the time for all my questions.
Okay, well, I will sit here patiently and answer all of them.
I'll sit here and wait.
All right. Make a motion, the Board of Commissioners accepts and awards the bid of Matt Winters Excavating LLC for the Ravenna Road Bridge replacement over the Norfolk Southern Road Railroad in Franklin Township, Portage County.
I will second.
Question. Is this the gentleman we had trouble with before?
This is for the engineer's office? I don't believe so. They've used Matt Winters Excavating a lot.
I was gonna say,
He's always
Well, I
been
know
doing
we
it.
used them a lot, but I thought we had
I can ask Mike
That
about
was
it.
an
I think it was
isolated
water
incident.
resources. Wasn't that Dan?
Yeah.
That was Dan.
Yeah, but it's same
Well, I can
company.
ask Dan about it. I'm not sure, I don't know. So
Alright.
you have a question and I will find out for you. I'll
Roll
ask
call.
him.
Jill?
Yes.
Sabrina?
Yes.
Mike?
Yes.
I'll make a motion, the Board of Commissioners agrees to accept the proposal from Miller Dodson Associates for providing professional services for the Portage County Engineers Office.
Okay, I will second.
Roll call.
Jill?
Yes.
Sabrina?
Yes.
Mike?
Yes.
I'll make a motion, the Board of Commissioners authorizes the extension of contract time and increase of cost for project number FR-1 24-090 2024 sanitary sewer maintenance program, Franklin, and the Portage County Regional Sewer District, Portage County, Ohio.
Okay, I will second.
Roll call.
Jill?
Yes.
Sabrina?
Yes.
Mike?
Yes.
I'll make a motion, the Board of Commissioners approves and authorizes the execution of a settlement in United States District Court Northern District Case Number 5-25-CB-01947.
Okay, I will second.
Roll call.
Jill?
Yes.
Sabrina?
Yes.
Mike?
Yes.
All right.
I did?
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
And I'll find out for you and I'll email you.
Yeah, I just want to see if it's the same.
The same
And I
people.
think it is.
Okay, I'll find out for
Thank you.
Thank you.
Jackie, welcome, good morning.
Good morning.
Tell us your words of woe.
Again.
Well, Jen.
Long
didn't I
time,
see
no
you already?
sweeties. It was a fun breakfast this morning.
Thanks for buying.
Sure, anytime.
This is what, week number 3? You've
This
been
is
here?
week 3, and I'm pretty sure I'm coming back next week because I think Shannon's gonna bring the CHIP partnership agreement, so.
Jen's gonna get her own.
Here I am.
Get your own coffee cup.
Perfect, perfect.
So we have discussion items regarding the Section 17 funds. So
Yeah, and just a little bit of background on the Section 17 funds. Those are previous grant funds from the 80s and 90s. They have less restrictions than the home and CDBG, so we always look at smaller, unique projects to use those funds with. And the two that we're presenting today, they meet the low to moderate income requirement, which would be a national objective that's not necessarily a requirement of Section 17. They just don't fit well with the other sources of RLF funds that we have. The first is Habitat. When we collected the steering committee applications this round, they turned in a $20,000 application for their home repair program. We run the countywide home repair program through both the CHIP and the CDBG allocation. There are income qualification, administration requirements that we have to take care of through that program. There are procurement. If they were to use a volunteer service, they're volunteers that wouldn't meet the procurement requirements. So we didn't think that it fit that program quite as well. But we do have the Section 17 money. So if you guys would like to, we can use $20,000 of the Section 17 to fund that program, and then they would be able to move forward with their home repairs that wouldn't be able to meet the actual restrictions and requirements of CDBG. If they had volunteers to put a roof on, they'd be able to use those volunteers instead of having to bid out to 3 contractors.
So she's actually placing this request under Habitat, correct?
Correct.
Okay, good.
Yeah. And what are our total funds in the section?
Right now, there's 70,000.
70, okay,
Yeah.
that's what I had, okay, yep. So this would be 20,000.
So this would be 20, we'd go down to about 50.
You're quick on the math.
I am. It's that extra coffee I had this morning.
Okay,
Okay. If you guys don't have any other questions, if you would like to recommend it to move it forward to journal entry for next week.
okay.
And then the second one is a extremely unique situation. I was emailed last week by the city of Streetsboro. They've been approached by one of the churches. They have a resident who is a single mom who has a prosthetic leg and is actually deaf. She's looking for funds to modify her van so that she's able to not only get her wheelchair in it, but be able to drive and get to and from work and live her life. She right now can't drive, she can't get anywhere. because of that. The estimate is about $1,700 to $2,000. So the request would be Section 17 funds up to $2,000. We would pay the company directly. That way, we're not just writing a check out to somebody. We would can ensure that those modifications had been done. We wouldn't go above the $2,000. Obviously, if it came in less, we would only pay what the invoice was from the company. But because this is such a unique situation, the City of Shrewsboro does not have funding like this. They, at least with their ROF funds, they just have the home and CDBG, which this does not meet that requirement. So we thought maybe we could see if you guys had any interest in doing that as well.
I personally would love to.
Yeah. In my mind, it's no different than we
Right.
use funds to put a handicap,
Right.
ramp in for people. This just happens to be.
This just happens to be the vehicle instead of the house.
Yeah,
Okay.
good,
So,
thank you.
all right.
Thanks, Jen.
That's all I have.
Okay,
I'll be
so
back next week with more
we'll bring,
fun.
we'll bring these back as
Journal entries next week, and I'll be back for the chip stuff next week.
All right.
All right.
We'll see you again.
Thank
Have a
you,
good
Jen.
one.
Okay, so, other than that, I just have comments on two of the journal entries, the first two. So the first one is recommending the, interest increase of $1.5 million. So we're just increasing the certification from $4 million to $5.5 million. And the second one is increasing the certification in sales tax by $1 million, so from 28 million to 29 million. These were the recommendations that we brought in February. But basically, this is to get us to the point where we could do the wage increases, which the board had shown interest in. So this is just to create more budget so we could do that.
And not just budget, or wage increases, isn't there some other funds
So-
that are gonna be needed?
So the JDC, that seems to, those costs seem to keep going up, so we're gonna probably need additional budget for that too. Probably other capital things are gonna come up as the
Yeah.
year goes on, so.
So I just wanted to make sure, cause normally, if you would do something like this would be like a one-time expense versus a compounding expense such as wages, but we do have the component of capital improvements that some of this funding can be used for.
Right, and our budget
Okay.
is just, it's very tight at this point, it's
Yeah.
just balanced, so there's
Yeah.
really not room for anything else, so.
Okay.
So, and I just wanted to make a couple comments. So, as you said, we're just circling back on this because, we had discussed, we passed the budget, about a month ago. And then during that conversation, we brought up potential wage increases. And so, this is kind of circling back to that because we would have to increase certification to consider that. My thought is, as much as I would love to give everybody countywide a wage increase, it's a tight budget. Looking at the economy, there are contingency lists. I'm not sure if it's the right thing to do in my mind. That's my thoughts. I'd love to give raises, but I also wouldn't love to, make the comment that we might have to consider cuts later in the year if we went forward with this. So that's my thoughts. Our contingency list, we have, the federal mandated ADA plan, our aging buildings, just as we discussed. They're really giving us some hiccups with some pretty big major repairs and maintenance. And then just, I think yesterday, I was talking to the county administrator, and our insurance increase, I think went up by about $100,000. That was not in the budget, so. My thoughts are, that we don't move forward with the wage increase and that would just be for the people that were on this scale is what we were looking for, or looking at. I know you guys put together some numbers, and I appreciate that. I would look through that, consider it, and, that's my thoughts on that. I don't know.
Well, it was also gonna be for those that are not on the scale, but are not part of a collective bargaining agreement
There was a few of those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like I said earlier, it just makes me nervous because our budget is so tight. And I'm not saying I would have feel comfortable maybe after second quarter to see, so far first quarter looks good. but we've still got 3/4 of a year and lots of things that could go wrong. Like you said, every
Yeah,
week
that-
we've got something new.
Yes.
And normally, we wouldn't do this other than for a one-time project that is not gonna be a continual compounding expense going forward. And so, my opinion is that we wait until, to consider maybe wage increases to see maybe after the second quarter, just to make sure we're still going in the right direction and make sure that we're not gonna have any other expenses, or maybe we see where we're gonna have savings somewhere and look at that, the savings versus increasing expenses with one-time money.
Okay.
And I'm a big proponent for taking care of our people, because like I said, there's gonna be some that it would be year 3 that they haven't received anything. It's just my concern with how tight the budget currently is, and the first quarter is looking good. I'd be more comfortable to take a look at second quarter and maybe find savings that we're gonna realize, that's not gonna cause us to increase appropriations. So that's just my opinion.
Okay.
Mr. Tenlin,
What are your thoughts?
do you have anything to say? Do you have lots of
I don't
questions?
want to. I was gonna say something, but it's gonna, I was waiting on you.
No.
I was just looking at the journal entries and I didn't see anything there about wage increases. It's just talking about increasing the certification. So I was just listening.
Mhm.
That's all.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm concerned with the buildings. I mean,
Yeah, that's a big.
but we have to look at the big picture. You can't look at just the one thing. We lost a guy today to the city of Talmadge because he's making a top wage here, and he started at the city of Talmadge for more money he's making now, and that's going to continue to be a problem.
Mm-hmm.
It's just going to continue, and we have to just do what we can. If we don't have it, we don't have it. So.
And and that's the other downside of doing something like this, is that it could lead eventually to layoffs or,
Yeah, we
through
know,
attrition,
yeah.
not replacing people.
Yeah.
And again, I've been here for 11 years, and I've been here through good times and bad times. And when I first came in, the biggest mistake I heard that the commissioners had made was they kept deferring maintenance to keep staff on, when you see what it cost us for deferred maintenance projects. And so we, just like everyone else, when things get tight, I was at the Land Bank Conference yesterday, and I was talking to Commissioner Gallagher from Lorraine County, and they cut $11 million off their budget because everyone across the state's in the same boat, basically.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So.
Yeah, we started with a significant deficit,
Mhm.
and so then we cut that back, and it was still about 2 million, and then we had to go in and cut.
Yeah, we were,
Department budgets.
originally at like 4-point-some million deficit, then we got it down by doing other creative things, but again, we have like what, $814 that's not encumbered
Mm-hmm.
as the projected, so.
And no one, and I think we need to make this clear, no one got more than they did last year of millions of dollars, like it's
No.
being said.
Mhm.
It didn't happen.
Right.
And where they're getting the information from, I have no clue. And they're operating, they're making things happen, and we're just trying to be good stewards of the cash
Mhm.
Well, there's natural increases, collective
Well,
bargaining units.
you have to do what the,
We get
the
court
contract
orders,
says.
and
Yeah.
those are hard for us to budget for. At least with collective bargaining, we know what we have to plan for. But that also means they get raises, just like now, when people that don't have those tools to get increases, they're the ones that don't get taken care of, which is not good either.
Okay, anything else?
So you,
So, or do we want
let's
to?
pull both 1 and 2 then at this time.
Okay,
Yeah, I'm good with that.
It's fine.
all right.
Alright, so we'll go to. Make a motion, the Board of Commissioners authorizes Commissioner Mike Tenlin, President of the Board, to sign the EMPG cash reimbursement request in the amount of $100,992.90 for the EMPG fiscal year 25 as prepared by the Portage County Emergency Management Agency's office and reviewed by the Department of Budget and Financial Management, with no exceptions noted. Copies of this request will be kept on file at the Emergency Management Agency's office.
Okay, I will second.
Call the roll, please.
Jill,
Yes.
Sabrina,
Yes.
Mike.
Yes.
In accordance with section 305.30K of the Ohio Revised Code and this board's resolution 21-0396 and this board's resolution 21-0878, the Board of Commissioners acknowledges and approves the county administrator's approval to, I'll make a motion to direct the auditor's office to process the April 16th, 2026 bills, ACH payments, wires, journal vouchers, and then announce as applicable, contingent upon the verification of the reports as presented by the county auditor and reviewed by the Department of Budget and Financial Management.
Okay, I will second.
Roll call?
Jill,
Yes.
Sabrina,
Yes.
Mike.
Yes.
I'll make a motion to process the April 16th, 2026 budget amendments as reviewed and recommended by the Department of Budget and Financial Management.
Okay, I will second.
Roll call?
Jill,
Yes.
Sabrina,
Yes.
Mike.
Yes.
Okay, resolutions. I'll make a motion to transfer from Fund 1415 to Child Welfare Special Levy to Fund 1410 Public Assistance.
Okay, I will second.
Roll call?
Jill,
Yes.
Sabrina,
Yes.
Mike.
Yes.
I'll make a motion to transfer from Fund 1413 WIA to Fund 1410 Public Assistance.
Okay, I will second.
Roll call?
Jill,
Yes.
Sabrina,
Yes.
Mike.
Yes.
I'll make a motion to accept the grant agreement for the fiscal year 25 Emergency Management Performance Grant, EMPG, on behalf of the Portage County Emergency Management Agency, Federal Pass-Through EMC 2025-VP05000.
Okay, I will second.
Roll call?
Jill,
Yes.
Sabrina,
Yes.
Mike.
Yes.
I'll make a motion to authorize the application to the Ohio Attorney General's Office 2026 through 2027 Drug Use Prevention Grant, DARE, solicitation on behalf of the Portage County Sheriff's Office.
Okay, I will second.
Roll call?
Jill,
Yes.
Sabrina,
Yes.
Mike.
Yes. Thanks, Jackie.
Thanks, Jackie. Thank you very much. We appreciate it.
Karen, welcome. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Step on up, ma'am.
Okay, thank you.
Hi.
Hi. Good morning. Some folders.
Thank you.
I love folders.
Okay, good.
Thank you so much.
And I have a t-shirt for Sabrina. She asked for one.
Thank you, thank you.
See how we rate?
Yeah, Donna and Karen.
I guess you gotta call and hang out. Take them
No.
donuts. You take them donuts.
No, you guys didn't go to the youth summit.
Oh, yes. So, I'm here this morning to, let you know that we are requesting our renewal levy to be on the ballot in November. It's the smallest. We have 3 10-year levies. And this is our smallest levy. It's our .3 mil levy. And for the homeowner, it would only be $6 a year for, for the, $100,000 appraised value home. Which would generate a little over $1 million, 1.157, which would help, which we really need, of course, for our mental health services. We fund services to the nonprofits in the county, which are, Coleman, Town Hall 2, Access Family Services, Hopetown. And so I've included our annual report, a list of, kind of breaking down the different services that we fund. our 24-hour services. Crisis care is really where our big portion of our funding goes into.
Yeah, I just went and toured the crisis center
Oh.
at Coleman. Yeah.
Yes.
I'm not gonna be there for the day that they had scheduled, so they took me through, and it was pretty interesting, and, you know, such a well-needed. I just hope everything kicks off great, and they get it staffed and up and running.
Yes, yes, so that's obviously a big chunk of our budget
Yeah.
will go for the operation of this crisis center.
And it'll take a lot of, the manpower that would normally sit in the ER for the safety forces as well.
Yes.
Well, and two,
So-
I get that it's being a cop for 30 years, trying to find a place to take someone who desperately needs help. I was so excited when I saw that starting because it's a shame that we didn't have anything. And like you said, you sit in the ER and
Yeah.
what are they gonna do?
Right, and that's how it came about. It was our conversations, us here at the board, our relationship with the police departments and the ED, and listening to the struggles that they had for all these years, and then, you know, talking with Coleman, like, okay, what's not, why isn't
Yeah.
Coleman Access, why isn't this not working? Why aren't you able to take all these individuals, and then, you know, figuring out what was needed.
And it's not their fault, and you have
Right.
these cops on them, and
Right,
they're scared, and I think it's awesome.
yeah, yeah.
It's a great facility.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right,
Okay.
Do you have any questions for me?
I don't. What else
Thank
can we
you for
do?
this information.
And I don't know, Karen, if you said it, you may have kind of the flyer. How much will this generate?
1.5,
1.1.
or what, yeah, 1.1.
157.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, yes, thank you.
1.5.
The 1.157.
157.
5, 7.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's in here on this page,
Yeah.
Sabrina.
Okay, oh, I see.
So it's the smallest one. So our 3 levies are listed on there.
Okay, got
And
it.
when do your other levies, do you know off the top of your head, when do they
So
expire?
this one is, what year is this? This is 26, and then the next one, 26, 27, 28. It'll be in 28, will be the 0.5.
The 0.5, and then there's the third one, right?
And then I think we have like a
One.
couple year break,
Uh-huh,
and
so
then
it's
it's.
almost like a couple, okay.
Yeah.
So it's a couple of years after the 2020.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Okay.
you do a great job for what you receive, that's for sure.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
We've always been very proud of you guys, and you don't hear it enough from us, but that's a tough thing. It really is.
And there's such a
Yes.
dire need, I mean, an increasing need.
There is, and, you know, prevention, of course, is another big thing that our levy dollars fund, because there's no other funding for prevention. You know, you can't bill for that service, you
Yeah.
know, so that's what our levy dollars fund, are things that, you know,
Keep people from.
yeah, that you can't bill for, you know, you can't, you know, you can bill for when you're treating somebody.
Treatment, but not prevention.
Not for prevention, so,
Yeah.
Wow.
which is really important for our board.
Well, anything we can do to help, let us know.
Okay, well, thank
I
you.
appreciate you coming in.
Okay, thanks.
All right, have a good day.
Okay, you too.
Thanks for the t-shirt. Oh, I didn't get
Oh. Well, next year.
I know. Those are the only clothes that I can get. I'm on a fixed income.
Thank you.
Thanks, Karen. Have a good day.
Karen.
County Administrator Michelle Karambi, you're up.
Yes, Mr. President. So I would like for the board to adopt our ADA transition plan. It was a federal requirement. The original due date was April 26th of 2026.
Yeah.
And although the digital aspect has been, we've been granted another year
Yes.
for the website accessibility, those types of things, but we are still mandated to have the overall plan on our website. So we worked with Youngstown State University. They did a fantastic job. And Haas and Staub architectural firm. And we have put this 350-page ADA plan together. You know, and it's going to be a work in progress. You know, especially with the ADA, things are ever changing. So we will comply as best as we possibly can. We do have an absolute long list of things that we need to comply with. But this is a start. So I would like support from this board to get our plan adopted and put out on the website.
Most definitely.
Okay, I'm good.
Yeah, I'm good. Appreciate your work on that, Michelle.
And you know, I'm glad they extended it. When I was at
Yeah.
our NEPCO meeting, we were talking about the ADA plan, and so many of the counties were not gonna be able to meet the deadline this month.
It was
And-
short, I thought.
And, yeah, and like Akron, they were gonna put a disclosure on there that they are still, please note, we are still working on this section of it, because that's what they were advised by legal counsel to do.
We have that currently in our plan, and we will keep it as it is until Cameron is
Yeah.
able to have enough time. You know, and they did a great job
They
trying to
did.
put something together. And now this really allows them to have an all-inclusive, better plan. But we do have a note in our plan that states that County IT is currently working on this.
Mhm.
Should you have any questions or immediate needs, reach out.
Yep,
So,
Good.
contact.
yeah,
Good.
good point, I forgot to mention that,
Yeah.
but yeah,
Yep.
yeah, it's in there.
All right, well, do your thing.
Thank you.
Anything else?
No, thank you.
All right.
Okay, miscellaneous? All right, I'll make a motion, the Board of Commissioners acknowledges receipt of the updated March 31st, 2026 Portage County RLF balance sheet as presented by Neighborhood Development Services received on April 16th, 2026. Additional supporting documentation available upon request.
Okay, I will second.
Roll call.
Jill,
Yes.
Sabrina,
Yes.
Mike.
Yes.
I'll make a motion, the Board of Commissioners acknowledges receipt of the April 20th, 2026 certificate of county auditor that the total appropriations from each fund do not exceed the amended official estimate of resources as presented by the Portage County Auditor's Office received on April 20th, 2026.
Okay, I will second.
Roll call.
Jill,
Yes.
Sabrina,
Yes.
Mike.
Yes.
Okay, resolutions. I'll make a motion, the Board of Commissioners agrees to adopt the American with Disabilities Act ADA Transition Plan for Portage County. Additional supporting documentation available upon request.
Okay, I will second.
Roll call.
Jill,
Yes.
Sabrina,
Yes.
Mike.
Yes.
I'll make a motion, the Board of Commissioners authorizes the Portage County Engineer to participate in the Ohio Department of Transportation's annual road salt bid 018-27 for the 2026 through 2027 winter season.
Okay, I will second.
Roll call.
Jill,
Yes.
Sabrina,
Yes.
Mike.
Yes. Do you have any record for public comment yet?
No, sir, we do not.
All right, I'd like to make a little statement that, last 2 days I've received 3 phone calls from our Amish community up north. Specifically, Brocious Road north of Route 305. They are concerned with the severe potholes and that they're worried about their horses breaking a leg.
Oh, yeah.
So I went up there the other night after I got a phone call from a very distraught, he wasn't angry, he was just very distraught. Came home late one night and he was so certain that his horse broke a leg, but he didn't. So I went up and looked and it is pretty bad.
Is it a county road?
Yeah,
Should it be-
Brocious, yeah.
Did you talk to the engineers on
So
it?
what,
Yeah.
let me finish. I notified our administrator and we sent an email to our engineer. And I too have sent an email. Has he responded to us yet?
Not yet, I did send it out last night.
That's why I'm making the statement, because we have to stay on it to make sure somebody gets up there. We've had issues with that up in the past and
I'll text him right now and just, he may not have had an opportunity to.
I technically feel it's important to let everybody know what's going on, so. Anything else come before the board at this time?
Yes.
Oh, yes. Go ahead.
Sorry. Can you make the announcement for JFS? They are having a pasta
Spaghetti
The
dinner.
fundraiser, lunch and dinner.
Yes, today, and it's gonna be what, First Congregational Church?
11:30 to 1 and then 3:30
3
to
to 5:30.
5:30.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a weird time.
So come out and support.
And it's gonna be located at the First Congregational, Congregational Church at 266 South Chestnut Street.
Right around the corner. All right, anything else?
The only thing I have
No,
is to
thank you.
wish Barb a very happy birthday.
Thank you very much, Joe. And
And
Mike.
Thank
Happy
you.
birthday.
You're
And Michelle.
welcome. You're good.
I'd sing, but have you heard Sabrina sing?
Hey.
I see.
Hey.
If-
They didn't pull me into that, so that's good.
Not yet.
Not yet.
All right, let's recess until 11 a.m.
I do have a personal comment. I'll wait till recess later.
Okay, welcome back from recess. Do we have any public comment submitted to our clerk?
No, sir.
All right, great. Madam Administrator, do you have anything?
No,
for the
sir, I'm
Good of
good.
the order?
Thank you.
All right.
I just wanted to remind everyone that we're doing Coffee with Commissioners on Wednesday, April 29th. That's gonna be at the Randolph Senior Center, and it starts at 9 a.m. And as we mentioned right before we went into recess, the pasta dinner fundraiser is today, and it is at the First Congregational UCC. And it's, you can either do lunch from 11:30 to 1:30, or they're doing a dinner option from 3:30 to 5:30.
Okay.
I have an announcement. I just wanted to remind everyone, today is the day they've been waiting for. The Portage County Reuse Center is open today from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. And according to our director, Ms. Dawn Collins, it has kicked off with a huge success. And just to remind everyone, there are some guidelines to participate in it, and that is you have to be a Portage County resident, ID, must read and sign risk waiver, and there's no businesses or no smoking at
Oh.
the center.
All right.
And so far, what they have available today, and this is always subject to change, is they have latex paint, oil-based paint and stains, spray paint, motor oil and automotive fluids, fluids, household cleaners, fertilizers, pool chemicals, adhesive and sealants, just to name a few of the items, and they have additional ones. And this is where, just to remind everyone, this is where if you have chemicals sitting on the shelf, you can bring them in and donate them, or if you're a resident looking for some chemicals, you can go in there and you're limited to 3 to 4 items a visit. That's it.
All right. Well, thank you, Ms. Dawn Collins, our Director of Solid Waste. We appreciate you.
We do.
Yes.
Great.
All good things happening out there.
And what a great program.
Yep, absolutely. Well, I'll entertain a motion.
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
I will second.
Call the roll, please.
Jill,
Yes.
Sabrina,
Yes.
Mike.